How's the first few days of camp for you?
It's been going good, you know. I mean, getting back out there finally, being healthy. So, I mean, it's just great to be out there and being with my teammates flying around. So, you know, it's feeling great.
Where do you feel your development is after the time you missed last year and kind of caught up?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like through this year, I learned a lot mentally. You know, getting to be with Coach Grinch, getting to be in that meeting room, and then just learning from a lot of the safeties like Kalen, you know, being Shaw, Max, you know, just watching those guys last year really taught me a lot. And then now getting to be out there playing with them, you know, really just, you know, taught me a lot to, you know, be like where they at right now.
What do you think is there for you this year? What are you competing for in your eyes?
Wait, can you repeat that?
On the depth chart wise, what are you competing for in your eyes? Do you think you're going for a starting job, a back job? How do you look at it?
Really just, you know, to compete and, you know, show where my talent's at, you know, and then wherever the team needs me, you know, that's where I want to play at. And, you know, I just want to fill whatever role Coach Grinch and the staff, wherever they need me, I'll just come in and fill that role, you know.
How does it feel just to be like practicing fully like on a consistent basis now?
You know, it's a blessing, you know that, like I said, taking that year off, I learned a lot, but, you know, getting to be out there and, you know, competing with my teammates each and every day is just, you know, really like a blessing for me. You know, I can't take any day for granted, so, you know, I'm just blessed to be out there and competing, you know.
What was the first hit like?
It was great, you know. It was great, you know, just to go out there and get the pads on and pop with my teammates. But, you know, like I say, we just go out there and compete every day. So, you know, I got teammates like, you know, Shaw, Kalen, Max always pushing me every day, you know, to be better. So, you know, it's just really a blessing to be out there with those guys.
Not being able to play last year, obviously you got to spend a lot of time watching film. How much of a film room junkie are you? Is it making the game easier for you?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. You know, like you said, being a film junkie, you know, I try to get in there, you know, as much of my own and just watch film, you know. So, and then the amount of film we watch each and every day, you know, really just helped me. And you said that last year and me not playing, it just taking a lot of mental reps really just helped me for this year too.
How's it different this year having Zach here?
It feels like high school all over again, you know, just to, you know, to line up against some one-on-one and stuff like that too. So it's really just, you know, same thing I'm used to, really.
Have you seen him kind of handle the transition now?
From high school to college? I really ain't seen a drop-off from him, really. So, I mean, he's just doing this thing, you know. So, from, you know, a lot of people, it's kind of new. But for me, it's, you know, the same thing I've been seeing since, you know, I've been youth and high school. So, yeah.
What's the living situation? Is it just you two or you have other roommates?
Yeah, it's just me and Zach right now, yeah.
So is he your film room junkie buddy when you are watching film?
You said what, my film room?
Is he watching film with you? Are you guys watching film together?
Yeah, I mean, we try to, you know, critique each other's plays and stuff like that, especially when we go against each other like that. Or, you know, I'll give him a note or here or two, and he'll give me the same thing. So we kind of just push each other each and all.
You know Zach, I'm sure better than anyone, but how quickly do you expect him to sort of assert himself on this offense?
You know, it's up to Coach Riley, you know, and the play calls and, you know, the depth chart. But like I said, I haven't seen any drop off from high school to college. But, you know, as far as playing time, stuff like that, that's up to Coach Riley and whatever he does to his players.
You had a unique perspective last year, like you said, just watching from afar. Now that you're in it, how do you feel? You know, what's the confidence level in terms of the defense as a whole, and what have you seen in terms of improvement from the unit?
I feel like we just got a lot of, you know, more leaders and leadership, team player leadership that, you know, that this year on the defensive wise, we can go out there and, you know, play as a unit because, you know, we got a lot of like leaders like that came in and leaders from last year that are just stepping up, you know, that, you know, the coaches aren't going to have to tell us as much, and the players can just step up and, you know, it's going to propel us on the level this year.
As a fellow safety, what is it about Kalen that really makes him just as consistent as he's been?
He's just a really big competitor. You know, he goes out here each and every day, you know, and really just, you know, competes with everybody with the best of the best. You know, he's a loud player, and you know, he's gonna go out there and compete and push everybody to be a better player too as well.
A lot of new transfers on the defense. How's the chemistry been overall for the group?
Like I said, with his question, you know, we got a lot of leaders that came in, and, you know, those transfers that came in too are, you know, speaking up and being vocal. Guys like Mason Cobb, guys like Jamil and stuff like that are to come in and just making a big impact with guys. So those guys that came in are really just, you know, propelling this defense to another level, I feel like.
What was the mental and emotional hurdle you had to go over getting hurt so early in your time here? How did you kind of cope with that?
Really, I just took it as a blessing. You know, I feel like, you know, it just wasn't my time last year, but, you know, I do feel like, you know, me coming in this year, I feel like that, you know, that time took me a lot to get better mentally, prepare me mentally that when it is my time on the field and the coach calls me to go, I'll be ready.
Thank you, Zach.